哇，这个地方很特别的。
捞上来鱼就送到这边来屠宰。
阿妈，你有4人无？没啦，不要死我！啊，你这么是动作我。
这个是虱目鱼的内脏啊，台湾人很喜欢吃这种东西，你可以吃看看。
I'm about to eat the milkfish head. I'm gonna get lessons on how to eat it as well. It's just before 3 o'clock in the morning and we're at Yamuliao Market. The fish have already been caught and now they're being processed. This is something you rarely get to see. Zan Laoban has arranged for us to see how the fish are processed before they end up at the kanji shop. Let's go take a look. This is very interesting. Zan Laoban 你好。
好，
哎
你好。
哇，这个地方很特别的。
对啊，就是每天从鱼温里面捞上来鱼就送到这边来屠宰。
几点钟开始了？
大概是2点钟开始吧。
那几点钟完成了？
大概是4点，4点以前要完成。
做完了是送到你的家里。
对，送到我店里面去。
So let's start to understand the process. When the fish arrive in the morning, the first step is to get the scales off them. And you'll also notice that the milkfish are all around the same size, around 1 kilo. As you may know, milkfish can get up to 1.5 meters, but the best size for kanji is this size here. And these are all almost standardized in length and weight, perfect for kanji. So the first step is here, the scales are removed. You can see the lady here is busy removing the scales. Over down here is where they start to process the fish. Everybody here has his own job in the process. Some are responsible for cutting the head off, some are responsible for cutting the belly off and removing the stomach. It's a production line. 早。你每一天，对，你每一天弄多少条鱼啊？
做多少哦？
对啊，
好多我不会算。
不会算，看你做的很专业的，很快就弄掉了。
做好多年。阿妈，你有4人无？没啦，不要死我！啊，你这么是动作我。我打60多年呢。
Let's go a little further down and look at the rest of the process here. This lady here is cutting the belly out, but you notice she doesn't cut it all out. She just does a few cuts. 就切到一半是不是？没有切到完全。
对。
我能不能切一个吗？可以教我吗？
没有关系，切会掉，我自己煮没有。
好，我怎么切？
抓紧这个会打滑。
你那这里抓。
滑会滑，抓紧。哦，厉害。是。
这样的够不够？还不够啊，是不是？
还不够啊，再下去一点，不能拔下去，那个鱼肚会烂掉。
刀要平一点，就不会断刺了。
It looks a lot easier than it is, and you see, I would be fired if I was doing this because I'm very slow. 这样的不太好，是不是？
不会。
OK，好，那这个我特别给你，因为有可能不符合你的规定啊。
注意一下。
OK， 好。I've just pre-cut it, and now he's gonna take it and rip it out, separate the belly from the rest of it. You can see everyone has a specialized job, and that's why they are so efficient at doing this. You can see she's just cutting right along the bones, and this is what you want to have when you're done. No bones in here, beautifully cut out. This is the fish belly that has been perfectly done. Mine didn't look like that. It's 5 o'clock in the morning and we followed the milkfish back here to Ahan's kanji shop. I think you're starting to realize that the kanji you eat is not a simple matter. The fish has just been delivered here and the store is just preparing for the opening at 6 o'clock, preparing for those hundreds of customers who come to this shop in Tainan to eat the beautiful kanji here. I'm gonna try some later on, but let's watch them as they prepare the kanji and put their magic together to get this milkfish perfectly cooked so that you can enjoy it. Zhang老板，你的粥要什么特别的？
对，这个就是说这个米粒哦，已经煮到了，还没有完全开，要是全部开的话，就变成完全粥了，半粥就是说它一介在粥跟饭的中间，
是这里已经 OK 也可以，
对 OK 了，现在这样子就是说 OK 了。
而且你的粥是从米开始的，不是对啊，
从生米开始，现在已经做成这个样子了，就表示它是半粥的状态，吃起来才有那个
口感，
才会有口感这样子。下一步就要把这个调味，就是盐巴放进去。
OK。
这个 salt，
OK salt，
然后放进去。
Now he's putting in the soup stock. Soup stock gives it the extra flavor. 很香啊。
对啊。
那这个要煮多久？
大概是几分钟就可以了。
就可以了。
等到它大滚，汤来烫这个鱼肉才会熟。
The nice thing about a place like this is you have a real family business here. You have Zhan Laoban and his wife. This congee shop has been going for almost 100 years. So it's a real family tradition. I'll show you the pictures later on. So they're scooping out this soup on the top of the congee. The rice is now at the bottom and they're putting it into the bowls with the fish slices in there. And they're basically using the hot soup to cook the fish slices and really release the flavor of the milkfish. Or 是放进去吗？
对，鹅也是放进去的。
OK 吗
？OK。
Taste test always very important.
然后再把这些肉片跟鹅再添加进去。
现在再放进去。
对。这样就是完全做成了。
Now the congee is done. It's got oysters in it. It's got the fish pieces in it. He's just bringing up to a boil, and then he's going to take the congee part of it and put it into these dishes with the soup, and you have the finished product there. So it's a long process. Everyone in this shop has their job, but every dish that you eat here is processed by Zhan Laoban and his wife. They have their own handiwork in all parts of it. What a feast. What I have before me is the culmination of a whole night's work. Catching the fish, processing them, cooking them in the process we saw there. Every stage along the way, we have Zhan Laoban's hand in it, being involved in this business. And that's what I love so much of these old Taiwanese businesses. Zhan Laoban, 可以问一下，这个是那个基本的
苏木鱼肚粥，牡蛎鹅跟鱼片这样子。
This is my favorite part of the job. This is the basic congee here, the dish that this place is so famous for. Let's start with that. Amazing. The soup is very flavorful, light, and the rice cooked to the perfect degree. That half-open rice. It's not creamy like a Cantonese congee, and it's not undercooked like some of the congees you have. You really have that lovely combination of the rice half open. And the milkfish is also fantastic.
OK，
非常 OK， 非常好，不止 OK 啊，非常好。这个不是我切的鱼片，因为我切的不漂亮啊。这个是什么呢？
这个是苏木鱼香肠，因为现代人很讲究这个健康，所以他不吃猪肉，不吃牛肉，喜欢吃这个鱼类的。
有点脆脆的。
对，
很好吃。那个呢？
这个是苏木鱼的内脏，它苏木鱼的内脏呢，它另外有一些很特殊的风味。台湾人很喜欢吃这种东西，你可以吃看看，吃起来有特别的感觉。
非常好吃，有一点
新鲜的，但是一定要新鲜。这个东西拿起来大概2、3个钟头。
对，我看到有一次他不要啊，
他就不要，它腐败的很快。
I'm about to eat the milkfish head. I'm going to get lessons on how to eat it as well. For those of you who've never had fish head, pay attention.
我们先吃这个鱼眼睛，我们台南就是最喜欢的就是鱼眼睛。
So the best part is the fish eyes. How? Look at that. I'm getting the eye here.
他说很强烈的胶原蛋白，
那个一颗一颗可以吃吗？
不可以，那不要吃，那
Very nice.
再来我们就要吃这个三
OK. 哦，这是这个部分的。the cheeks, not the mouth. Cheek. 这个我也非常爱吃啊。
你也非常爱吃。
Cheeks are delicious. I love the cheeks on all kind of fish. These are very gelatinous. They're very nice. Now I'm getting the mouth, the lips.
它都
谢谢
整个都是胶原蛋白，
谢谢。
还有骨头就要给它吐出来。
还有不一样的口味。
Oh, the lips are all good. I haven't had them before. Very soft, succulent. I quite like them.
一颗头，这里的部位跟这里的部位口味不一样。
味道不一样。OK，我想多一点了解那个店的历史是哪里来的。
我读过去的老比较落地的，比较还有我老爸，那是我老爸。
对。
在那个庙的前面。
那你从几岁开始？
哎，13岁，14岁。
哇，看到他抽烟呢。
我跟你讲，那个香很好玩哦。伊的人客拢对伊做好的，你知道无？拢会来点2支烟，家己搞一支用一个摊的，因拢会烧书哦。伊咧烧书1支烟哦，看伊的灰彩有落落去，拢无做哦，拢规支安尼规支长。
灯都没了。
啊，拢袂落了，哎有够命。
为什么会做虱目鱼粥？就是说有一个漳州过来的，他说我叫你做这个漳泉二粥的这种半粥式的做法，我那个老丈人就学了他的做法。
我自己也很开心，今天有那个机会吃你们那么好吃的、那么传统的做法。
是对。
好，那谢谢你们。
OK，
谢谢，非常好吃，谢谢。We just got the whole story of this interesting shop and its 89-year history and the very traditional way of cooking the milkfish. But the most important thing, as I said in the beginning, is the freshness of it. It comes from here, it's raised here, it's processed in one day, and that's why we have this excellent product here. If you come to Tainan, if you come to Anping, please check out the great milkfish congee. You won't get it anywhere else in the world. I've got a real treat for you today. We're about to take our most epic voyage on the Happy Fisherman. At least 8 hours at sea. So let me demonstrate this for you. We're right now in Tainan, in Anping Harbor, and we're gonna go all the way north to Taichung, which is here. So we're going to cross Tainan, Jiayi, Yunlin, Zhanghua, and Taichung. Along the way, there are a few fishing harbors, but we can't go in because this area is very, very shallow. So we're just gonna skirt by them. We'll try to capture them on film so you can understand it. But it's gonna be a long trip. The weather is nice, and I'm hoping that we have calm seas for this long voyage. And I think this is a test for us because later on in the season, we're gonna be going to Jingmen and Mazu, and those are also gonna be very, very long voyages. Let's get on with our journey because we got a lot to do today, a long way to go.